Good late morning for you. How you guys doing today? Well, spent time at Carr's Chrome Coffee this morning at the Gene's Cottage Inn. And 15, 20 guys? Only one lady, mine. She was there. It's good to see everybody. Got my jacket redone. Now you guys can see. Herb's hot head mechanic right here. Herb's Hot Rods. Today, busy day today. I'm just going to get into this because I think I got some other stuff I want to talk about, as usual. Last week compared to this week, we have the proper fender on. It's about where it should be. Lots and lots of work right here. Got more work to do on the other side as well. I got this mostly dented back into shape. Had some welding to do here and here. This one, oh goodness, so bad. And I got the core support just about ready to get tacked in. I got the lines all set up right, and it seems to me we got this thing just about perfect. Well, good enough for me anyway. And so moving right along. What are you guys out doing today? Huh? You get off your ass yet? I mean, this morning was early for us, 8 o'clock. We've got to show up at Carr's Chrome Coffee and do that thing. So I've been seeing some stuff on the interwebs, and it's got me concerned because I think a bunch of people, not just men, but a bunch of people are dealing with anxiety and depression. And as I've said many, many times, I'm a sufferer right here. But those labels, depressed, anxious, those labels are in the past. It is nice to know what you're labeled with. I have heart disease, stuff like that. I don't have heart disease, just so you know. It's nice to have that label so you know how to fix it. You don't hold on to that label for the rest of your life. That label helps identify what you have to do in order to fix whatever the issue is. But if you're holding on to that label and you're 90 years old and you're still holding on to that label, how come you haven't fixed it? Now, maybe you got a heart valve problem. You can't get rid of that. It's a lifelong thing. You got a pacemaker or whatever. That's okay. But so much of what's in our lives, especially the stuff that's up in here, up in this noodle, it's all fixable. Every single bit of it. So I'm gonna hopefully give you a tip to help you with a couple things, right? So depression. We've talked about this a bunch. Some of you guys might not have heard it, so we're gonna go over it again. Depression, that's the brain in the past, and anxiety, that's the brain in the future. And if you're right here, right now, listening to me, you're in the present, and you shouldn't be worrying about much of anything at all. That's pretty much the way it works. The way to get rid of depression and how I got rid of depression, and mostly a thing that's in the past, I still ruminate, I still do stuff. I have to use the exercises I've been given. Depression is back here. And if you're here right now, depression can't enter your life. It can't. It cannot. Depression is back here. You're right here. No depression. So when I tell you guys to get off your freaking ass and go out into the shop and do something, depression, gone. Because you're focusing right here, right now. I'm focusing on this, it's not a beautiful ride yet, but this piece of crap over here, that's what I'm doing. And that's how depression left my life. That's exactly how it left. As I said, it comes back in every once in a while, and then I focus right here and now, and I deal with that issue. Not too tough. It's really not too tough. And there's, like I said, a bunch of times, little tiny things can help. So in order to keep that stuff where it belongs, we got a little tiny rear view mirror for a reason. That's because we got to look back every once in a while. But if you take on little tasks, little tiny things, get little tiny wins, you're focusing right here all the time. And you're gaining confidence, you're gaining all kinds of things on those little tasks. It's not about just keeping the mind busy. It's about focusing on here and now. And if you focus on here and now, these things back here, they tend not to enter in. And if you wake up in the morning and you got a thing that's bothering you, dude, get out in the shop. Get off your ass, go out to the shop, focus on here and now. That's depression. Anxiety is a different cat, man. It is different. And I don't know that I have a really good method that works 100% of the time and is always working. This is a developing skill. In order to keep anxiety out of my life, I have one absolutely solid task that I do every single day. And you guys have heard me say it a bunch of times. And it is all about being grateful and thankful and noticing things out in life that make you feel good. And acknowledging those things publicly, acknowledging those things vocally, acknowledging those things in writing, those things will, in fact, help you. It doesn't cure it. It helps. And the better you get at it, the better you get at going outside and going, wow, what a beautiful sunrise. I am so blessed to see this. Wow, look at this tool I just got. Now I can fix my car. I'm so blessed to be able to buy that tool. Whatever it is, if you're vocalizing it and you're acknowledging it and you're believing what you're seeing and saying, anxiety doesn't have much of a chance to enter into your life. It really doesn't. So if you're focusing on here and now, and you're acknowledging the beauty in the world, or you're acknowledging that you're blessed, or you're acknowledging that your wife is really, really, really cool, you got nothing to do but go out and do work and think about that. Focus on that stuff. It's really that easy. No. And if you have a plan, dude, stop planning, because that plan, it's going to change a billion times while you're doing it. So just get your hands in there and start changing whatever you got to change and start doing whatever you got to do. Like today, I'm planning on tacking my core support in the truck today. I got to rip that passenger side fender off and repair where what do you call it? Running board? There you go. Get it out of my head. Get that running board so that it can mount to the fender. That's what I'm going to do today. Now, that's the plan. What's going to happen? I have no idea what's going to happen. But I'm just going to, go about and doing my business, and I'll adapt to whatever's going on. So for some of you guys that are coming in a little bit late, remember, the past, depression. Focus on here and now. The past can't come this way. You can have your rearview mirror adjusted and point it towards the sky and see something beautiful. Dude, that's a good thing to focus on. So, and then the future stuff, anxiety, that stuff enters into your life, and it does. But when you actually put into practice acknowledging beauty, acknowledging love, acknowledging, appreciating a really good steak, or like this morning, bacon and eggs, man. Bacon. Oh, man, that stuff is so good. I'm so happy for bacon. Dude, the anxiety about bills and, whether or not, you got a good spouse, and whether or not you got a good girlfriend, whether your kids are going to grow up good or not, that stuff, it's going to come at you. And you got to learn how to appreciate the fact that, well, they're good right now. I mean, you know, that's pretty much going right back to living in the present. And this is something them ancient philosophers, Buddhist temple kind of stuff. That's what they talk about, man. Focusing here, now, what's going on. And if that's what you do, that's what you do. It's like doing the dishes, man. You don't want to do the dishes, but you do them. And you just got to be present in that task, and then soon the task is over and you're past it. So many words this morning, a late start. Sorry about that. I'll be doing some, sharing on other sites with this thing as well. But, I'm just telling you guys, anxiety and depression, those labels, you don't have to hold on to them the rest of your life. Anxiety and depression could be a thing of the past that you don't have to revisit very often at all. And, as long as you keep on task, you keep on here and now, and you don't worry about what's going to happen, dude, it's going to happen. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Sooner or later, this thing is going to run. I'm not worried about if it's going to break down because I know it's going to happen. Oh, man. Life is a beautiful thing, and if you're participating in it, I applaud you. I really do, because a lot of times life doesn't seem like it's so simple. It doesn't seem so easy. It doesn't seem so beautiful. But if you're not sitting on the couch and you're not, ruminating and thinking about these things, and you're just actually active in that life, man, there's nothing but beauty out there, nothing but friendship out there. There's nothing but good things out there. The devil likes to enter into our brains, and, every once in a while, maybe we get a little possessed and we go a little bit haywire, but okay. I mean, you can get out of that. You can do other things. You don't have to come home and bitch and moan and complain about, the guy that cut you off on the road. He did what he did, man. Kind of think of it this way, when I get cut off on the road nowadays, I don't think about, oh God, what did I do wrong? Be anxious about that. What did I do wrong? Why did this guy cut me off? My fault? What did I do? Dude, man, something's obviously wrong with this guy. Something's obviously going on wrong in his life, and it is what it is, man. It's their problem. It's not yours. So do something positive today. Do something positive the rest of this weekend, the rest of your weekend. Some of you guys are retired and you're on 365 weekends, but hey, it's all good. No matter what, as long as you stay focused and are doing something productive. So get off your ass and go out and do something. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend and enjoy yourselves. Put into practice some of the stuff that I talk about, because I'm telling you, it works, man. I got the proof. Take care of yourselves.